Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make, I'm going to show you my take on a Lomo Saltado, which is a Peruvian beef stir fry. Now, of course, you know that this is by no means an authentic recipe at all. If you do have an authentic recipe for this recipe, I would love for you to share it down in the comment section with us below, because I always love reading your take on specific things, especially if it's a recipe that's native to you. But basically for me, my favorite Peruvian restaurant is in Miami, and I can't get there very often, so whenever I'm craving it, I want to make it at home. And several weeks back, I posted a picture on my Instagram, and everybody asked for this recipe, so I figured I'd just share it with you because it's just using ingredients I can find in my local supermarket, and we really love it, and it hits the spot whenever you're really craving it. So let me run you through the ingredients really quickly. What I have here is a piece of sirloin that I've thinly sliced. Pop it into the freezer for a half hour. It makes the slicing a lot easier. I've got some Roma or plum tomatoes that I have just cut into large wedges, a red onion that I've just cut into large chunks. You'll need distilled white vinegar, soy sauce, a little bit of beef stock, a little bit of salt and pepper, and you also need some potatoes, which I'll talk about in a minute, and some frying oil. I have the biggest pan I can get my hands on, over really high heat with some vegetable oil. This is going to splash and splatter, so stand back. I'm going to add my beef to it along with a pinch of salt, and I'm just going to cook the beef for about 2 minutes, constantly moving it around or until it's completely cooked through. My beef is cooked. Make sure once your beef is cooked, you switch to a new plate and new utensils. To the same hot pan, I'm going to add my onions. I'm only going to let these cook for about 2 minutes, not much longer than that. It's picking up all the bits from the bottom of the pan, and this is all good stuff, so don't panic. After 2 minutes, add your tomatoes and let everything cook together for 1 additional minute. After 1 minute, take those out, put them on top of the beef because you don't want them in the pan anymore. Once you get your veggies out, mix together your soy, your soy sauce, your beef stock, and your distilled white vinegar. Now, traditionally, you should put like a Peruvian pepper in here, which I cannot find, so I don't. Add your sauce. Let that start reducing by about half. In the meantime, I'm going to go get my potatoes, which traditionally you use fried potatoes, like French fries, but I'm not going to go through the trouble of frying potatoes, so I just bought some frozen potatoes, like frozen French fries, and I baked them into the oven for 15 minutes until they were cooked, and that is it. I'm going to go slice up or roughly chop some cilantro, get my potatoes, and then put the whole thing together, and that's it. All right, so I'm just going to add my mixture back in. Oh, it looks and smells amazing. And then at the very last minute, before you serve it, you fold in your French fries. You fold in your potatoes. Like that. You gotta work quickly. You can see I'm working quickly because the whole point of a stir fry is that nothing overcooks. That is it. Turn the heat off. It's gonna be so good. And onto a platter it goes. If I can manage to do this without destroying the entire kitchen with my mixture going everywhere, which I'm pretty sure I can. Lovely plate, family style. Let me move all this out of the way. I mean, it really took no time at all. And if you're going to use, French fries that you can bake into the oven, then it's one less thing for you to do. You don't have to go ahead and fry potatoes. But look how gorgeous this is. I mean, would you not want to sink your teeth into this? I mean, for me, authentic or not, it's an incredible marriage of flavors, and I'm digging in. I have a fork ready right here. I mean, coincidence? I think not. Come on. I really want this piece of red onion. That is money. tender steak, lovely sauce, slightly crisp veggies. The potatoes go soggy because it's soaking up all that juice, but that's just what they do. Go to LauraInTheKitchen.com to get this recipe. I hope you enjoy spending time with me. I know so many of you wanted to see this recipe, so I hope that you make it. I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going back in because I'm greedy and I can. I'll see you next time. Bye.